everyone, it's Maki here. I'm absolutely in love with the Gundam series and have come all the way from Japan to share its wonders with you. Do you have a liking for the transforming Gundams? They are incredibly popular within the series. Units like Theta Gundam, Wing Gundam, Gundam Kaios, and many others showcase their transformations and have made great contributions to their respective storylines. The series Gundam Seed also introduces a transforming Gundam. Take a look at this Gundam. Its name is Aegis Gundam. Aegis Gundam is piloted by Aslan, the best friend of our protagonist Kiro. However, it turns out that Aslan and Kiro, despite being friends, find themselves on opposing sides in battle. The tradition of the protagonist's rival. Piloting a red mobile suit is a nod to Charizard from the first Mobile Suit Gundam series. Can you guess how this Aegis Gundam transforms? Do you imagine it changes into something like a stylish fighter aircraft? Astonishingly, it transforms into a creature-like form. Today, we will be delving into the details of Aegis Gundam. How was the Aegis Gundam born? You might ask. The Aegis Gundam is a prototype mobile suit developed by the Earth Alliance with cooperation from the Orb Union. It was secretly developed in the resource colony Heliocros during a time when Zaft's mobile suits were defeating the Alliance's forces with their superior performance. The Alliance sought to counter Zaft by venturing into mobile suit development for the first time. Aegis Gundam is one of 5 mobile suits referred to as G-weapons. Its most unique feature is its ability to transform into a mobile armor. It's a category of unit with a transforming mechanism, named the 300 type. The name Aegis originates from the shield owned by the goddess Athena in Greek mythology. In the world of Gundam Seed, mobile armor refers to an outdated class of weaponry. These are evolved forms of aircraft and tanks. Even the Mobius, the mainstay weapon of the Earth Alliance forces, is a type of mobile armor. Incorporating a transformation system into the first mobile suit seems quite a challenge. However, for the people of the Earth Alliance, it might seem natural to incorporate mobile armor technology into mobile suits, given they had a vast amount of operational data. Some documents state that Aegis Gundam's transformation mechanism voices technology from Mobius. This mobile armor form is particularly effective in high-speed combat in space. Transformation allows the propulsion systems to be concentrated towards the rear. The elongated shape also minimizes the area exposed to attacks from the front. It can rapidly approach enemies at the speed unattainable in mobile suit form, then capture enemies with its crawled means, or destroy them by firing a powerful energy cannon from its abdomen. The ability to transform swiftly is another characteristic. Additionally, the Aegis Gundam was developed as a command unit to coordinate with the other 4 units. It is equipped with a large multi-purpose sensor unit in its head, enhancing its communication and analysis capabilities. Its unique head design, which significantly differs from other Gundams, accommodates these features. The name Aegis is derived from this aspect. In reality, ships with enhanced search and information processing abilities through radar, etc. are often called Aegis ships. Its commanding capabilities are superior. Moreover, among the first GAT-X series developed by the Alliance, it possesses the highest mobility and offensive power. It is indeed a formidable Gundam worthy of being the protagonist's rival. By the way, just like how the Strike Gundam is referred to as Strike by the characters in the story, the Aegis Gundam is also simply called Aegis. The term Gundam is used when naming products like model kits. Let's review the weaponry of the Aegis Gundam. The head is equipped with 270 fins anti-air automatic Vulcan gun turrets, known as Aegis. It's the same weapon used on the Strike and Duo Gundams, used in conjunction with the Aegis Gundam's shooting control systems including its sensors. It serves as close-range defense due to the enlarged sensors on the head. It's mounted in a different location compared to other Gundams. The main weapon is a 16 high-energy beam rifle. It's more powerful and larger in caliber than the beam rifles used by other Gundams. Despite its significantly different appearance, it uses the same parts and structure as the others. Quite a surprise with its extended barrel and the Aegis Gundam's enhanced sensors. It's well suited for sniping. But there aren't any scenes of it sniping in the storyline due to its front-line combat role. When not in use, the rifle can be mounted on the hip. Interestingly, this rifle can be used even in mobile armor mode. The hip mount is designed to facilitate the use of the rifle in this mode for the first transforming mobile suit. It's a clever design that showcases the study of the Earth Federation, who have accumulated a wealth of mobile armor technology. The Aegis Gundam also carries a beam saber, the power source of which is built into the claw, making it a very cool and powerful weapon. Being fixed, it's less flexible than the handheld beam sabers used by other Gundams. However, this design eliminates the need to remove a handle, which can be an advantage. Furthermore, its built-in nature allows it to operate at higher outputs than other Gundam's beam sabers. Additionally, beam sabers can be produced from the tips of its feet. It's capable of using up to 4 beam sabers at once. During its decisive battle with the Strike Gundam, there were scenes where it used 3 simultaneously. The components that generate the beam sabers become part of the nose section in mobile armor mode. Therefore, even in this mode, the beam sabers can be used once again. The Federation's know-how in mobile armor combat is put to good use. Its most distinctive feature is the powerful 500 IQ energy beam cannon, the silhouette named after the monster from Greek mythology. This is an energy beam cannon that can only be used in mobile armor mode and boasts enough power to sink a battleship in a single shot. Of course, it's also a powerful attack against mobile suits. Some sources say it has destructive power comparable to the Strike Gundam's Aki beam cannon. The Aki is a weapon that the Strike Gundam can use when it's equipped with the launcher striker pack, reducing its mobility. The Aegis Gundam can fire the Scylla without equipping additional weaponry, and while maintaining high mobility. Truly, it is a fearsome and monstrous Gundam. However, if not used wisely, it could use up all its energy. Although a powerful weapon, running out of energy at the crucial moment would be an unfortunate development. There was a scene in the story where it ran out of energy while trying to destroy the Strike Gundam with the Scylla. It also has a shield coated with anti-beam material capable of defending against beam attacks. The shield's miniaturization to facilitate transformation is also a distinctive feature. It was the throw of this shield that brought down the Skygrasser combat aircraft piloted by Kiro's friend Tao in Gundam Seed. There is also a self-destruct device. Its password is 2887. Try using it for your smartphone password. Who knows, it might trigger a self-destruct sequence. That concludes the explanation of the Aegis Gundam's weaponry. Let's delve into the exploits of the Aegis Gundam, the fierce battles it has with its sibling unit. The Strike Gundam are certainly a highlight of the series. Moreover, the Strike Gundam brought about a significant evolution in the mobile suit development technology of the narrative world, and the Aegis Gundam played a similar role. In the first episode of the story, the Aegis Gundam was nearly completed on the resource satellite Heliopolis. However, it was seized by the Zaft forces, who had acquired its information, and piloted by their ace Afrandar. The data from the 4 Gundams seized during this operation would greatly influence Zaft's mobile suit development. The Aegis Gundam then engaged in battle with the Earth Alliance's new warship, the Archangel, and the Stry Gundam. Despite his reluctance to defeat his friend Kira, Afran attempted to capture the Stry Gundam using the Aegis but failed. Afran was in a significant dilemma on the battlefield, unable to give his all in battles with Kira, leading to conflicts with his comrades. The Aegis Gundam and Afran shine in their battle against the Earth Alliance's 8th Fleet. Afran, free of his hesitation, showcases his full potential. He fully utilizes the power of the large caliber energy beam cannon, seals and sinks enemy ships in an instant. The stage moves to Earth, and the pursuit of the Stry Gundam and the Archangel continues during these battles. Afran witnesses the tragedy of his friend Nico, piloting the Blitz Gundam, being destroyed by the Stry Gundam. Nico, having lost his weapons, charged at the Stry Gundam to protect the Aegis. Afran grieved and lamented that his half-hearted resolution had cost his friend's life, finally resolving to destroy Kira and the Stry Gundam with all his might. Thus, a one-on-one decisive battle between the Stry Gundam and the Aegis Gundam begins. It's a confrontation between sibling Gundams and between friends Afran and Kira. In the fierce battle, the Aegis Gundam loses its head and left arm. Interestingly, this is the same damage that the original Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam suffered when it executed its final attack, and enjoyable not to fans. Afran uses the transformation of the Aegis Gundam to capture the Stry Gundam. He attempts to deal a final blow using the beam cannon sealer, but it runs out of energy just before firing. In a bid to seize the final opportunity, Afran detonates the Aegis Gundam. Thus, the Aegis Gundam is shattered, and its role in the narrative of Gundam Seed comes to an end. The Aegis Gundam met its end in pieces, but has its role in the story world truly ended with that? No, it hasn't. The new Gundam that Afran bores is called the Justice Gundam. Its head closely resembles that of the Aegis Gundam. Do you know why? To make it easier for the audience to understand that it's Afran's Gundam. That's correct, but it's a business-oriented idea from the real world. Zaft actively adopted useful mechanisms from the Gundams they seized and analyzed. The sensors of the Aegis Gundam were exceptionally powerful, so they decided to use them. The same type of head is used in the sequel unit Savior Gundam and Infinite Justice Gundam. Thus, the Aegis Gundam continues to shine, albeit in the form of operational data. The transformation mechanism also warrants attention. In the world of Gundam Seed, the Stry Gundam becomes a legendary figure, known as the strongest mobile suit. This impact is significant. Naturally, attention would be drawn to the Aegis Gundam, which defeated the strongest mobile suit. The powerful mobile suits referred to as Second Stage, which appear in the sequel Gundam Seed Destiny, all incorporate the transformation mechanism. These are the new generation of mobile suits, developed by Zaft here too. The genetic legacy of the Aegis Gundam is making its mark. By the way, the self-destructs of the Aegis Gundam was a shocking development for us. The audience, the subsequent Justice Gundam, also ends up being lost due to self-destructs. The Savior Gundam, which appears in the sequel, also meets its end by being torn apart. The Infinite Justice Gundam survived intact, but it lost its detachable part, known as the lifter, in a kamikaze attack against an enemy super wing. This has given rise to a jinx. The mobile suits at boards end up getting broken or lost in the form of this jinx. The Aegis Gundam continues to shine. I'd like to share an interesting tidbit with you to wrap things up. The design of the Aegis Gundam was reapposed from the Gundam series, named Turn the Gundam. It's the television show produced just before Gundam Seed. Aegis Gundam was born by refining an unused design from among the mobile suits created for Turn the Gundam. Mr. K.L. Kadajiri found the design of a mobile suit called Four Legs interesting, which led to the creation of the Aegis Gundam. Quite a fun story, isn't it? That concludes our discussion about the Aegis Gundam. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a machine that employs the traditional and popular category of transforming Gundams. However, the transformation into a terrifying creature-like form is quite striking. You might be tempted to try transforming yourself. Believe it or not, the subscribe button you see on your screen is a transformation button. If you press this button, your body will undergo a transformation process similar to the Aegis Gundam. If you're curious about what kind of transformation process that is, go ahead and give it a try. Experiencing it with your own body is probably the easiest way to understand. I wish you good luck. Let's meet again in the next lecture. Take care.